Hey, I want to say good afternoon, everybody. I want to talk to you real quickly about stretching. 1 Timothy 4:8 says, "For while bodily training is of some value, godliness is of value in every way, as if holds promise for the present life and also for the life to come." So the question becomes, what is it to work out without proper dieting? So the bodily training is good, but then if you're not going to put those things in motion that are actually going to help your body grow from the inside as well as the outside, then it becomes counterproductive. So we may look like Christians on the outside, but we have to practice the lifestyle at home and then also believing in our hearts. Because if we look like Christians, then we need to also believe as Christians, act like Christians. And then that's when we're going to actually see the growth in our life. OK, so if you're working out, you're not seeing the results. It's because you're probably working out, but you're not dieting, which is the same way of saying it says, "For while bodily training is of some value, godliness is the value in every way." So you want to make sure that you are always doing the proper workout and the proper diet. You want to be a Christian, but also be a practicing Christian. Now, that comes from the word godliness, which is piety. The word comes from that. It's the quality of being religious or reverent, also known as humility. So always show reverence to God's word in everything you do, and you will yield the result. So that leads us to Hebrews 12:11. It says, "Now all disciples seem for the moment not to be joyful, but painful. But after it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness for those who are trained by it," right? So the question becomes, when you train with godliness, it later yields fruit. So what happens is that you may look good or look better, but you may not feel better. And so that's how people know that, hey, you went and you worked out, but you still don't feel better. Your blood pressure is high. You have high sugar volumes or levels, so you have to be just as healthy inside as you are outside. And so therefore, when you do things according to God's will, then you will yield a result that will come not only from the outside, but from the inside. And the result is that you're going to get peace. So you don't want to get weight by taking steroids. You want to get the weight because you worked hard, and it may take long, but it yields a better result than trying to get it quicker. Galatians 5:22-23 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. And against such there is no law." So there's nothing wrong with being a self-controlling person, a kind person, a patient person, a good person, a faithful person, a gentle person, a loving person, a joyful person, and a peaceful person. So the question becomes, or statement, nothing is stopping you from stretching for a higher level with God, which will give you a better result. So I want to make sure that everybody knows today, when you are stretching, make sure that you're stretching not only those muscles that people can see on the outside, but you're stretching those muscles that are on the inside. Stretch your ability to love more. Stretch your ability to be more joyful. Stretch your ability to be more peaceful, more patient, more kind, more good, more faithful, more gentle, more self-controlling. And there's no law to this. So that means that you can become as high in these values as you can possibly be. There is no, well, I got a 75% in gentleness, so I'm good. No, we want you to get to 100 and then to the 200, to the 300. We want you to go as far as you can go, because it says there is no law against this. Nobody's going to tell you that you can't do it, because it's a good thing to do. That's why God said we are not under the law, but we are under his word. And so I want to remind you guys that stretch today. We're going to be pulled a lot. OK, when I went to the chiropractor, he told me that I wasn't getting the full motion of my neck because of the tenseness in my neck. And I just thought to myself, what if I'm not getting the large blessing that I'm asking for because my prayer is shortened, or my behavior, or there's something I'm doing that's not stretching out to God to make sure that he's getting all that I could give him, so therefore he can give me all that he can give me, because he's only going to give me what I can handle. So if I give him a little bit, he's going to give me a little. But if I stretch and I practice and I do more, then I'm showing him that I'm ready for more, and thus he may give me more. Even if he gives me less, I'm still better, because I'm just now a better Christian than I was before. So stretch, ladies and gentlemen, stretch as hard as you can. And remember, Stretching and working out is nothing without dieting, which means that therefore, when we train, for while bodily training is of value, remember, godliness is of value in every way. Have a blessed day.